done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? See, why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition?
I'm here.
Bone face.
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself. You.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, with the PS5 though, like it just.
I know.
Ah, damn, y'all beautiful though, but.
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
Bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
Oh, God.
My nigga.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not. No.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I got a question for you. Do you have car insurance?
100%. No reason.
All right. Do you have homeowners insurance?
100%.
Do you have life insurance?
100%.
Do you have medical insurance?
100%.
Did you get tired of your insurance agent talking about the possibilities of you losing your life and being rewarded? Hold on for a second. I know, but don't be a but person. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. You have insurances. Although it's a very uncomfortable situation, and life insurance people who sell it tend to be scumbags. They tend to be looked at as scumbags, like, I don't want to have this conversation about me dying, but you surely will die. So you better have the conversation. The reality is, yes, it's a very tough conversation. I have to spend a lot of time talking about it. It's very difficult. However, there needs to be some insurance, and there's no insurance, and so we must talk about it.
He ain't lying.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, "Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you." She said, "Okay, I think I can take it." So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
What's up, y'all? It's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Feeling this shit. Let me see if I can adjust this camera a little bit. That's a little better. So anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode. Once again, like I said, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Got my boy XL Pro. He says after dark. Yeah. And then he also says like, share, and subscribe. Cash App, $ Cali West 1. Yo.
I want to do it.
Hold up, my bad.
My nigga.
All right, so it says 1. Mic check, be good. All right, so let's get this going. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna hold y'all boys. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on tonight because I kind of somehow got caught like a cold or something. So, my esophagus doesn't feel too great. So I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how long we'll be talking tonight, but we still got to get this out the way. Truth be told, I was actually going to continue to talk about, I was actually going to mention Charlie Kirk again tonight. You know what I'm saying? I meant to have another video about why white people are, why white people are, mad, why white people are so mad about the Charlie Kirk situation. But, I have to be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I don't have the stomach for this, but I ain't got the voice box for it. What can I say, bro? You know what I'm saying? What can I say? So like I said, we're going to try to go through this situation with PJ Washington's wife and just talk about it. Now, we all know, especially if you date black women, we have heard, the whole, manifestation type of deal or whatnot. Truth is, it's really bullshit to me because I truly believe truth be told, nothing's given in life. Well, women get given things in life, without deserving it all the time, actually. But, how can I say this? Manifestation only means something if you did the hard work to do it. All she did was be available. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and any woman could do that. The question is, how long is she going to stay with him? Because PJ Washington, I have to say, he's not the, he's not the best person to pick woman. But hey, we're going to talk about it. A man support man comes through. He says, salute to Cali West and everyone in the chat. I appreciate you tuning in, G. He says, get me a gift with my money is hilarious. Slap my fucking ass off. Right, because let's be real. Even if she is like an IG model or some shit or whatever, come on now. Look, any money that she spends on him, she would get that back tenfold when she divorces his ass. Because let's just be real. Does anyone truly believe that this marriage is going to last that long? I mean, come on now. Marriage in general doesn't even last. Now, marriage with two celebrities or a basketball player and a wannabe celebrity, man, we all know the chances of that being a successful marriage is slim, and Slim just died.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
So yeah, I mean, it's like it's so easy, just like what a man support man was saying. It is hilarious because, how do you think you manifest anything by buying something with someone else's money? Like, that's goofy. Like, I can say you said, oh, I'm gonna manifest that I'm gonna start a multi-billion-dollar company, and PJ Washington could be, I don't know, he gives you $100,000 and you turn it into a multi-billion-dollar. I can understand that would be manifesting, but you literally just took the money you got from that man and just bought something with it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it might be a cute gesture, but that shit ain't shit. And it was crazy. There are men out there who actually believe that PJ Washington's wife likes him simply because she bought on the type of car that she wants to be driven in. Bruh.
You sell sound! It's all bullshit. All of it.
Right. So, more contentious media says, hello, Mr. West, in comment section. I appreciate you for blessing the comment section. He says, he said, I'm mad I missed the Cardi Trick Show. That was a hot topic right now. It is a hot topic, but don't worry. We're going to talk about it tomorrow night. I just don't feel that great. So that's why I'm going to, like I said, I'm probably going to be on here for like an hour. Hopefully I can push it even further. Because like I said, I'm trying to get over this little bit of my throat is a little hurting. Like, so I don't know. I feel like I'm catching a cold of some sort. So I'm going to try to rest my throat. You know what I'm saying? That way I can work tomorrow because, all I do is talk at work all day. So I just want to make sure I'm all right. That way I can get through my show tomorrow night because I definitely want to talk about that. More contentious media says, yeah, I'm kind of sick too. Yeah, man. See, if you wasn't so far, we could be taking care of each other. You feel me? For real, for real.
You ain't lying.
Let's see. I could have, I need some chicken noodle soup or something. I might have to go in the kitchen and see if I can fix me up some. Shit, after this, drink some of that and take mine to sleep. Add some extra garlic to that shit. Yeah, I'm probably going to take some NyQuil. No lie, I took some NyQuil last night. And I had to be honest with you, I did feel a little bit better, but just not 100%. I'm like at 50. XO Pro said, rebuke that sickness. He said, rebuke that sickness with the game, man.
You ain't lying.
I know that. I know that's right. One contentious media says, yeah, that could be us, but you playing West. Yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? If only we were just so closer. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's just a flight away. Shit. It's been a while since I've been in Philly. I probably ain't been since Philly since I've been a baby, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But shit, hey. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you one thing, you'll have a lot more fun coming down to Miami. I'm telling y'all, this is where it's at, y'all. This is where it's at. For real. I ain't playing, I'm just saying. Shit. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing. More contentious media says, I was on Victor and Dante's show yesterday about him. It was a great show. Wow. Too bad I missed it. I didn't even know what was going on. Yeah, man, it's a hot topic right now. It's a hot topic. I'm telling you, you're going to want to tune into my show tomorrow night because a lot of people are going to have a lot to be said. As a matter of fact, she got a little crazy on my show about that. You feel me? Yeah, especially when when I let somebody come on the improv and shit, our show almost derailed the show in a way because a lot of people were not agreeing with him. One and then two, I don't know, like people don't really like. I don't know. I know it's like the YouTube side of things. People don't really like seeing people debate as much like they used to. He says, "Oh, I'm coming to you. Ain't shit in Philly. I know ain't shit in Philly. You know what I'm saying? I figured I was probably going to stop in Philly if I went to Atlantic City because I definitely did want to go check out Atlantic City. You know what I'm saying? But that's in Jersey. And I know it's not too far from Philly. It's like 3 hours out of Philly. But yeah, definitely come down. Shit, come on through. Come on through. Bring your ass, girl. Bring your ass. Hey, we all welcome here. You know what I'm saying? I already met over a few people from Facebook and on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, down here because Miami's where it's at. Hey, I'm down to come. He said, I wanted to come on the show tomorrow if you let me. Well, look, we're going to talk about that. If I was to let anybody on the show tomorrow, I'll just be honest with you. If I let anyone on the show tomorrow, you know what? If I let anyone on the show tomorrow, it's only going to be for a few minutes. You feel me? because the way my show is formatted, it's not really formatted to have guests unless it's like, we agreed, hey, we are going to put together a show together. But, I definitely like to hear a woman's point of view about it. So, I would definitely put a slot in for you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But it's probably going to be like a 5-minute slot or something like that. Because I just noticed that, doing this, I think the only time the compilations do good is if it's a show that is like, okay, hey, 2 people are going to be talking, but it's like, if there's like a topic and people expect to hear the topic and then they see 2 people talking, I don't know. I just checked the algorithm. It doesn't do as good as I thought it did. You feel me? I think, because we're having a healthy debate, that people would like to watch that shit, right? But it's like, I don't know. Like, based off of what I was looking at the analytics, like, I know there's a lot of people tune out because maybe they kind of want to hear one point of view. But I don't know. This YouTube thing is a crazy thing. The Murph Consensus Media said that part. Debates ain't what they used to be. They're not. They're really not. Here's the thing. To be honest with you, I think the best debates or debates that people really want to watch is when people are together. That's actually why I told myself that, hey, I might go down to Atlantic City because that way I can hook up with Mr. Goodbread again. That way I can hook up with some cats who are in New Jersey and the East Coast. Because I know it's not too far from New York City, too. It's not too far from New York City. It's not too far to New York. It's not too far from Philly. Because I would love to have these debates with y'all in person, like y'all sitting here and I'm sitting there and we're sitting next to each other. So that's why I think that debate with me and Goodbread had was pretty good because we was in person, in Miami talking about it, in little Haiti. But yeah, man, I think that's the thing. The thing is they want to see some people sitting on couches or see 2 people sitting on a chair having a one-on-one discussion. Those are what goes viral. It's not so much like the days when Kevin Simon used to be able to talk to a woman on another screen and that would go viral. Them days that was 2020, 2019, 2020. More Contention Media says, nah, it's your show, baby. Just me. I know how to fall back. I'm a great co-host. Nah, me and you have had actually a couple of shows and it did great. The fact that me and you was together, but that's because 1, that was like 2, 3, that was like a couple of years ago, and 2, it was because it was expected and it was the type of topic, But yeah, the YouTube game changes every year. That's why do y'all, more contentious. Why do you think you don't really see me online debating on people on Facebook anymore? You know why? Because the YouTube game and everything has changed so much. I'm too busy trying to keep up with the technical aspect and keep myself relevant on these YouTube streets and online versus just, doing the same old thing. If you keep on doing last year's strategy, you ain't never gonna go ahead in life. You feel me? And that goes into whether you're looking for a new job, whether you're trying to start your own career, whether you're trying to start entrepreneurship, anything in life. You feel me? Like if you just keep on doing the same thing. I mean, now I understand if the same thing works for you, then hey, go ahead. But if you try to do improvement, try to do moves, you definitely gotta try different things and definitely gotta keep up with the streets. Because here's the thing, y'all. I'm gonna just tell y'all this. I see some of my boys, they have their own YouTubes. And one thing I see there they fail at is they're too busy. Like I go on their shows sometimes and I see a bunch of like 5 or 6 people on their screens and most of them not even on. They're not even showing their faces and they're having debates. Nobody want to see that shit. You feel me? And y'all know we haven't even gotten to the whole topic at all for the last 20 minutes. We just been really just shooting this shit. Ain't that crazy, y'all? We just been essentially reading comments. But I usually don't start the show immediately, only because I kind of want people to kind of fill in. You feel me? So I appreciate everybody that's still tuning in, y'all. So let's get this started, yo.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
Give them the right understanding so they can know, man. And more contentious, I'm going to read this point because you made a good point. She says, yeah, you're right. We planned that the shows you want us to do, so it wasn't random or spontaneous. So I understand that. But I'm there tomorrow. All right. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So salute. Yeah, no doubt. Plus, I think sometimes the guys like to, see a lady and stuff like that. So, make sure, you always. I ain't never seen you look raggedy on camera, so but just make sure you're on cam though. As long as you're on cam, we in business. So I appreciate you. So yeah, we'll definitely check that out tomorrow. I say I'll probably start the show like 8:39, probably 8:30. The best. So yeah. So all right. So with that being said, let's talk about PJ Washington and his wife believing in manifestation after buying him a new car with his, yes, you read it right, with his own money.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Oh! Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
As a matter of fact, it's funny to mention that Victor made you cam up because I actually was on the show with Dontre and Victor, I would say last week, and I meant to paste it on my YouTube page actually. But we were talking about whether the topic was, it was a great topic too, and I might have to rehash that topic. But that topic was essentially a man who cheats on his wife, they wouldn't trust, like in business, or wouldn't want to be their friend, right? And it was very interesting, to hear different point of views. But my stance on was that I would never judge a dude off his relationship with a woman because I know that women, I'm not trying to point the finger at women, but I know that a married couple, I know a married woman will change on a married man. She knows that that they're married, and she knows that she could play, the marriage game and the legal laws and the system to not even give him no pussy. But guess what? He might have to go get some pussy. So I told them that I could not hold a man, to the fire for cheating on his woman because I don't know the circumstances of their relationship. Besides, I know men who cheated on their girls, and I could trust them with my life. You feel me? Straight up. I mean, it sounds crazy, but I know at least 2 or 3 dudes who was willing to go to jail for me. You feel me? And they still cheated on their girl. You dig? So, I mean, hey, we could agree to disagree, but
don't tell nobody.
Enough's enough. Y'all didn't come here to hear about me ranting and stuff. Let's talk about this PJ Washington situation, okay? So I'm gonna play the video for y'all. That way y'all can at least understand where I'm coming from, and then we can break this down a little bit. I meant to play. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to look up. Oh shit! Let's see here. Where's that? Okay. Where's it at? But yeah, I ain't gonna cap though. I could have just did it for the numbers tonight, but I was not about to talk about Charlie Kirk tonight. Like, even though I feel okay, I ain't gonna try to push it. And I know if I talk about that tonight, I was gonna press my luck because that show's gonna last about 2 hours. So anyway, let's talk about what PJ Washington's wife had to say. Where's it at?
Wait to buy you a car, right?
Here we go.
I am a true manifester because I was just telling my husband the other day that like a minute ago, I told him like, damn, I can't wait to buy you a car, right? I was like, I can't wait to buy you a car one day because you didn't buy me all my dream cars, right? And then I had always said like, I want to buy you your Cullinan because that's your dream car. And then like after I bought it, I was like, damn, like I really didn't put a time limit on it. I really just said it. And it's like, I'm about to manifest myself a billionaire because I'm too damn good.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious. You don't find that suspicious.
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Now, I ain't gonna cap. On the surface, see, thing. I had to watch this video a couple times because I ain't gonna cap. I learned about this through watching Coach Rick Adams on Locals today. You know, when I was watching the JUCO live stream. He mentioned this, right? And I had to play it back. And there's a couple of things that I kind of feel that is a little odd about this situation. See, on the surface, she says, I could have manifested, myself a billionaire. See, on the surface, you kind of hear it. And, if you kind of understand, it sounds like she said that she should have manifested herself a billionaire, right? But question, should she have manifested herself being a billionaire? Or was she gonna manifest herself a billionaire as in a dude who makes billions of dollars? You feel me? Let's just be real. Is that what we're talking about here? Because you have to kind of listen to what people say, man. And she basically is just saying that if she could just manifest a car, buying a car, maybe she should have manifested a better man. Because let's be real with you. If she was let's say they say, all right, fine. She wasn't trying to say that she wants a billionaire man. She wants to make herself a billionaire. But let's be honest with you. If she was a billionaire, y'all think she would be with PJ Washington?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
She manifested herself to be a billionaire herself. Would she be with PJ Washington?
Nasty bitch.
We know damn well she would not be fucking with him. So, just gotta watch what people say. A lot of people will say, "Oh, that's not what she means. She want to manage her being a billionaire. That way, she's a billionaire. Her and PJ Washington could, have be swimming in money like Scrooge McDuck." No. See, the thing is, what she's trying to say is that if she was able to manifest, these things and these things come true and come to fruition, that's basically what she's saying is that essentially is that she could have just manifested a better position in life. That's where I take it as. So, y'all might say, y'all might want to say, oh, Callie, you're just being, insecure, or you're just being insecure, you're just being insecure. You're being, I don't know, you're being insecure, you're being, subconscious, you're just trying to find fault in what he said. But let's just be real. What women are out there making billions of dollars? You know what I'm saying? What women are out there making $1 billion? And if they did make $1 billion, would she still stick with her man? We all know that, we all know, hey, Chris Rock had even said that, when women get married to you, you are not their first choice. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. You are not the woman's first choice. PJ Washington might have been the first one to marry her. He might have been the first one to put her on Front Street. But do you think that he's the only one who got to smash her and he's the first man that she wanted to marry? Come on now, man.
Emotional damage.
So when you put that into perspective, the way she's talking is definitely she's definitely in a hypergamous state of mind. And best believe that she's driving down her husband's Rolls Royce Cullinan, and she ends up meeting a billionaire while she's on her little lunch with her friends. Shit, she on the first thing smoking. Bro. And we know this to be true.
Nasty bitch.
So, sometimes you just gotta look in, you gotta look in between the lines when it comes to situations where, there's, a woman and, she got a car or a woman, does something and, man they want to talk about this, down the timeline. Oh, he bought her this car. Oh, she's a real one. No, she's not. All she did was spend his money on himself. And guess what? Women will use your money and put you in certain type of clothes or a certain type of situations because that's what they want to see you with. They kind of want to. Here's the thing, man. A lot of people forget, especially look. Let's be real, y'all. Especially in this monetized dating market, we tend to forget that men are success symbols for women as well. Look at this. A woman having a man who's successful and he dresses good and he's driving a nice ass car. Look at this. You don't think women? Here's the thing. Yes, we might live in a day and age where a woman want to have a nice car herself. She want a nice car herself. She might want her own money. But guess what? Even for chicks who want nice cars for themselves and their own money, they still want a man who's just as flossy as they are, if not flossier. Look, that's why usually rich women usually don't even get with broke men. Rich women usually find richer men to get with, bruh. Yeah. They usually find richer men to get with. Oh, yeah.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Emotional damage.
Oh, you thought you was going to get Stella and Stella was going to get her groove back with you, huh? And even think about it. Even Stella got her groove back. She might have been fucking that young Tay Diggs when he was Jamaican, whatever, when he was younger, right? But this dude was good. It was actually trying to go to school to be a doctor. So guess what? Even in the movie, even in the fairy tale, if he would have got with her, especially the fact that she was already a single mother, she was gonna get back her investment back tenfold, even if she helped him go to school.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Even in the fantasy, they still won't get with a bum. Even in a make-up story, they still won't get with a bum. Yeah, man. Yeah. But listen to what she had to say again. I'm telling you, yo, the difference between her not being with you is just her thinking differently.
I am a true manifester because I was just telling my husband the other day that like a minute ago, I told him like, damn, I can't wait to buy you a car, right? I was like, I can't wait to buy you a car one day because you didn't buy me all my dream cars, right? And then I had always said like, I want to buy you your Cullinan because that's your dream car. And then like after I bought it, I was like, damn, like I really didn't put a time limit on it. I really just said it. And it's like, I'm about to manifest myself a billionaire because I'm too damn good.
Yo, what is she good at? What is she really good at? Hey, at this point, she's probably just good at sucking dick. Other than that, she's still not shutting the fuck up. You feel me? Sometimes you just want your woman to shut the fuck up. Oh boy. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Straight up and down. Yo, unless I met a chick and she was already doing podcasts, bitch, don't start no fucking podcast now. Bitch, you just want to start a podcast to ride off my coattail. Bitch, if you don't fucking sit your ass down somewhere. Here's the thing, straight up and down. No. You know what? Let me just. Hey. But fellas, Sean, I'm trying to warn y'all. If a woman go buy you a present, it's not even all that if she went and used your money. Okay? I mean, they say there's a thought that counts, but I don't know. I mean, I guess a thought is a thought that counts because you could have a chick who, she might not even buy you the car with that money. But I mean, I was just kind of feel like if I want a Rolls Royce Cullinan and I make $90 million, I got a $90 million contract. I don't really need you to go buy me a car. Even if it's a car of my dreams. Apparently, maybe I didn't want to buy the car of my dreams because maybe I didn't have the time, or maybe I didn't feel like buying it. But at the same time, black men, you know, we're kind of cheap when it comes to what we accept from other women. Like, I don't know. But I'll tell you this much. Her buying me a $500,000 car when I'm worth $90 million, not really that much of a flex. Especially in the case of divorce, I'm going to end up fucking paying for that shit any fucking way.
This is a sick Negro.
Now, I'm not trying to wish bad on a young man, but y'all really think it's going to work out with this chick who thinks she can manifest anything. She going to manifest. She already trying to manifest herself a better motherfucking man, bro.
You said it's all bullshit. All of it.
Hey, you heard herself say she's going to manifest herself a billionaire. She can either manifest a billionaire man or manifest. And she was trying to be a billionaire. She know damn well she wouldn't be fucking staying with them fucking goddamn PJ Washington.
Really him. You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
So, yeah. You know, some fellas, you know, as a matter of fact, I think there was a video that I had, and I don't know if I saved it or not, but it was this dude, and he was talking about basically how women essentially, you know, I forgot, I think somebody sent it to me. I don't know if I saved it on which phone I saved it on. No cap, you know, I got rid of my primary phone for a new primary phone. You know, I got that damn Galaxy. But the thing is that I think one of the drawbacks of that is that I think I forgot, you know, where I put certain some of my videos and stuff. So I kind of lost track of that. So like some of the videos I wanted to play, I kind of forgot where they were. So that's one of the bad things about switching my goddamn phone. But anyway, let's continue because I got some stuff I can still show y'all. And I appreciate everybody on Facebook, aka Fakebook, who gave a boy some love. You dig? I appreciate y'all. So salute to everyone on Facebook who gave me some likes. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel if you're feeling this shit. And go ahead and subscribe to the boy, Cali West Miami. Shout out to everybody on X, formerly known as Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and come to the YouTube side of things and show your boy some love. Give your boy a like on here. Like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, with that being said, I do got some other clips I've been wanting to show y'all since the last time I was on. But like I said, we had that discussion on here the other time, and it kind of already set back a long-winded show because I was talking a lot my damn self. And I appreciate the super chat that was on fire that night. But I ain't gonna lie, your boy Cali couldn't even keep up, man. It was tough. But anyway, let's go through these clips I got. There's so many clips I got that I don't even remember what I was gonna show, but I'm just gonna run through them.
Me on no camera.
Ain't nobody recording you.
What you said?
No,
I don't know.
What you said?
I don't know.
Them young girls. Tell me about them young girls. Tell me about them young. What you say about them young girls? What you say about them young girls? You don't want nothing over 35. We gonna talk about it.
Everybody quiet now.
You don't want nothing over 35.
You say you gotta get them by your age.
No, he said he don't want nothing over 35. Them girls can't white they coochie. They still got net bread up in there.
They ain't got no damn net bread at 35. You act like they got.
They got all of them bad.
What they call it? Because I run into an older dog.
I ain't say all women are bad. All women ain't bad. He said, no, he was saying, he said he don't want nothing over 35.
But you said they ain't wiping their heads and all of them like that.
Well, shit, you bring me one and I can smell her coochie, and then I just bring me one. I bet her coochie don't smell better than my pussy.
So if I go get one, okay.
And I've been sweating all day. I stick my finger and let you smell it, and you smell her, and put it in the shower. I bet her pussy don't smell better than mine.
even after she's going to work. Even after she's going to work.
And I've been sweating all day.
Now I can go get one that work hard and come back and pussy still smell good.
Yeah, yeah. Go get one like that, and I bet you my pussy still smell better than her.
I gotta figure out we can bet on that.
We
Nasty bitch.
So you willing to go smell a strange woman's pussy just to try to prove your point? So I'm gonna just ask y'all this, ladies, because this is the second time. No, that's not the second time. I've heard women say this before, but not white women, black women. I heard black women say this. So I'm gonna say this much to black women. Black women. So why would a younger woman's pussy not smell as good as yours? That don't make any sense. Like, aren't you black women the mothers of these women who you claim that don't know how to, who don't know how to bathe right, or wipe their ass right, or wipe their coochie right, or wash their pussy? I've heard I've heard older black women say this before. So what does that mean? Does that mean that are you admitting that when you're younger, you're a nasty bitch? You was a dirty bitch? I'm trying to understand. I'm just trying to understand here.
Emotional damage.
So what? Are you saying that when you were younger that your pussy was stinking or your ass was dirty? What are you really insinuating, older black women?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Okay. Morphine says, not all black women are these mothers, but probably killless women. No. Because whether or not she has kids is irrelevant. You remember the point I said earlier. Women, this is the thing, I've heard this said from other black women. So are you saying that every black woman say this are killless mothers or killless women? No. Because they come from the same stock. I mean, granted, yes, you could say that, yes, hygiene does come from, all right, for example, if your mother was dirty and your mother didn't teach you how to clean yourself, of course it's going to be musty and dirty just like your mother, right? So it goes back to my point. How does she know? How can she say that generally most women's coochie stink then? Explain that to me, more contentious. She says, now there is a flip side. Oh, please tell me. She says, hear me out. Look, I'm reading your message to everybody, so we all hearing you, but we ain't hearing nothing. We're hearing you, but you ain't saying nothing. I want to understand where I want to understand where this philosophy is coming from. So please tell me more. The more contentious media says, for some reason, sex hygiene is still taboo in the black community. But ask me why. Baby, I don't know. Okay, I get that. I get that. But let's just be real. She says that a younger woman's coochie is not going to smell better than hers. So has she smelled every woman's coochie? Like, where? I'm just trying to understand, where is this reference coming from? Because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't smelled every young girl's coochie, or young woman's coochie. You know what I'm saying? I know I've smelled some, but, I don't know. And I've been with plenty of older women. I can't say that, I can't really say that I've never been with an older woman who didn't have a fishy smell. I don't know. you know. And then more contentious says, it's also understand that I'm in the comments. I'm not the one live with you. There's a time delay. Okay. She says, I don't know when a generation comes from, but it's from her experience, probably from younger women she experienced. Maybe talk to him or whatever. Okay, but all right, okay. I can accept that. But my question to you is, I've heard, look, but she's not the only woman I heard say that before. I've heard that at least more I've heard that at least more times than I can count. That older women have said that. And not true that I, to be honest with you, Morphine, I believe it's bullshit. I believe it, look, either she's full of shit or she was one of them dirty ass young hoes because she knew she was walking around dirty. So now she assumes that every young bitch is a dirty bitch or not as clean as her or upkept as her. I don't know. I'm fighting that a little bit. I'm fighting that. I'm fighting that philosophy. She said, yeah, I'm fighting that philosophy though. I mean, like I said, yeah, and then here's another too. Is she a lesbian or something like that? Like, is she, you know what I'm saying, is she licking on old hoes and then looking on young hoes? Where does she get this assessment from? Like, it's very interesting. You feel me? Where does she get this assessment from? I just kind of feel like straight up and down, and I'm gonna say the quiet part out loud. There is a rivalry between young women and older women. Like, for example, this is one thing I heard in the hood. Older women tell younger women not to mess with older men because it's going to give them worms. What worms is an older man going to give a young woman? That's just a way to stop women. That's one way to keep young women from being for older men. Because guess what? Older women are smart enough. Well, here's the thing. I won't even say smart enough. But they know this. They know that an older man, they know that a younger woman who's 18 and older is in the same competition as an older man. Just as an older man, just as a young man who's 18 knows his competition. Here's the thing. Only naive young men think that older men like myself and older are not that competition. We're still that competition. We might not be that competition just on sex alone. Like maybe if a young guy has the same money as me, he probably will triumph over me. But if I got more money than him, which is more likely the case, I can still take his girl just as effective that I got money, just as that I have experience. So, they say all is fair in love and war, and it goes the same way with men and women. As well, a woman tends to kind of will keep older men from her younger daughter, even if their daughter is an adult, because guess what? That is directly her competition. Especially in the black community. Here's the thing, especially in the black community where black women don't already have a man already because they already kicked out their man out the whole household because they wanted welfare and they wanted, Section 8 benefits. These women cannot have their daughters dating a younger man because these black women need older men to save them. That's why the black community tends to push age-appropriate relationships. More contention meaning says, I've been dating older men since I was 20. The only issue I have with older men is that they want you as younger women to act older than what you are. Interesting. I mean, interesting because here's the thing. I think I expect the same thing I expect the same thing that I expected from a 21-year-old woman that I was expecting from a woman who I was dating who was like 45 or 51. I would expect her not to be fucking giving no other niggas attention, and I would expect her to listen to me. That's what I would expect out of anyone I'm dating. That maybe is that too immature? Is that too mature for a younger woman when you're in your 20s, or have the behavior of a woman that is his age? That always baffled me. Interesting in what aspect? Because here's the thing: for the most part, even whether a woman's older or younger. There's only certain things I expect from them. Like, I don't think that I expect more from an older woman than here's the thing. The only thing I expect if anything, I would expect more from an older woman than I would from a younger chick. So I don't know. It all depends what type of older dudes you dated with. That's very interesting. Maybe one of these days we could talk about it more in depth because that's very interesting. It's very interesting that you say that. Very interesting. And I would love to deep dive into that more. For real, for real. What else? Let's see here. But yeah, very, very, very interesting. We talked about more about that than we talked about the PJ Washington and him getting you know what I'm saying, and him feeling like, you know, or his woman feeling like she's doing something out here. But yeah, I appreciate that commentary. That was a very interesting aspect of it. Because I know, I mean, I don't know, I think you're what, 32, Morphine, or something like that? So you might be, you know, you're like in between that, you know, like you're like almost getting a little older, but then you're still almost on the young, almost to the youngish side of things. It's very interesting way of point of view. So I appreciate you adding to that. Okay, so let's go on to the next skit, because like I said, I do want to talk to these things. I'm 36, baby. I just look young. Well, I think when I first probably, you know, got acquainted with you, you was 32. It's been a while. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you do this. Hey, no, hey. Well, I'm 46, so I mean, I guess in theory, you're still young to me. Shit.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
To my boy Miami Man. Bro, I'm glad you came in again, tuning in. I seen you in the local chat, so salute to you, bro. Salute to you, G.
My nigga.
And shout out for the $10 super chat. Sunday service collection plate. I appreciate you, G. You know your boy need them ducats.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
And salute to a real one, G. Shout out to the free agent lifestyle. More contentious media says, right. We met when I was 32. It's been 4 years, baby. Yeah, I know. Shit crazy. Time goes by fast, man. Time goes by fast. That's why I ain't trying to be fucking around on Facebook groups anymore. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think I've been slacking. Like I said, in 2026, I want to bring more to YouTube. I want to bring more to social media. You feel me? And I'm going to start pushing myself to the limit. For real, for real. I even thought about the only time I was going to blaze up was when I do TV, was when I get on air. And I really thought about just completely like stop smoking trees other than when I'm on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not on YouTube or I'm not doing social media content, then I might just not even let myself even smoke. You feel me? Because I'm just going to go knee deep into this shit. You feel me? For real, for real. But yeah, no doubt. So I appreciate you the long time knowing you, Morphine, and a lot of cats I know for a while too. And I can't wait to meet y'all in person. I met some of y'all in person. I can't wait to meet more of y'all people. You know what I'm saying? Especially Miami Man. You know what I'm saying? Miami Man, you're in Miami. You know, one of these days we definitely got to catch up with Winwood and have like a little drink at the bar or something, brother, man. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Somewhere. Shit. You know, have a drink somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, Calle Ocho or something. You know, Calle Ocho, shit. Maybe that a Hard Rock or something, man. So I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for definitely being a contributor to this group. You know, whether you're contributing chats, you know what I'm saying, super chats, you know what I'm saying, you know, cash apps. I appreciate y'all for real. For real, for real. More contentious media says, yeah, no smoking on YouTube, and you know I'm a chimney. But I don't do cameras. Well, you know, you probably don't smoke, because I don't know why you don't smoke on YouTube, but I smoke on YouTube. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna tell you what I'm smoking on, but hey, be this. One thing that's crazy is that smoking does not get you, does not get you in trouble with the monetizing program. Now, depending on what you're smoking, can get you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you got the shit that you're smoking on it, then yeah, you can definitely get in trouble for that, and you can definitely get in trouble with commercials. But for the most part, you can smoke up the shit and not get in trouble. Trust me, you'll probably get more trouble cursing than you would for smoking. Miami Man says for sure, yeah, it's definitely gonna happen. You feel me? Definitely gotta make it happen, my brother. Now, more contentious media says you too don't like women smoking on camera. It's bad for the algorithm. Is it? I don't know. Said YouTube don't like people smoking on camera. It's bad for the algorithm. You know what? There's a couple ways you can put that to the test. And you know what? One day when I get to meet you and stuff like that, I'm gonna teach you a couple things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna teach you a couple things. You feel me? And look, and this goes to my guys too. When we link up, y'all, you feel me? Because look, me and a man support man, we're talking about content creation and stuff like that. And I ain't gonna lie, my man support man, he even caught up with a couple of things that I've been meaning to kind of implement more into my content. You feel me? When we get together, we don't just shoot the shit and talk shit. We actually talk about, content creating and stuff like that. This to the fella too, not just more contentious either. This towards everybody. We can all talk about content creating and things that I do. You know what I'm saying? I even told Sky Daddy a couple of things that how to, do a couple of things on, on his channel. But this is all about networking and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Look, I know I have fun doing this, but I do this for funds, not just for fun. You feel me? So I'm all about, teaching them, about expanding the game and stuff like that. Because I definitely want to see everybody make it. Now, damn, we've been talking shit for all this time, and we still ain't gone to move on to the next clip yet. All right, y'all, let's go on to the next clip. Now, there's a woman who decided that she was going to hold it down for her man. Check this out.
Wait, the lighting is up. I got a boyfriend, like, for real. I got a boyfriend, like... You can't do nothing with me, baby. Okay, but that nigga do a lot with me, though, you know what I'm saying? So...
Bruh.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I'm gonna just say this right now. Maybe because I used to be a game ninja. But yo, when a woman tells you that she has a boyfriend, remember when Ice Cube in the old school song, y'all might be too young to remember this, but Ice Cube one time said it in an NWA song. There was a part on the song where the girl said, I got a boyfriend. And Ice Cube said, bitch, stop lying. The truth is that, the way he kind of came at her was probably a little wrong. But the truth is that we know that these hoes be lying about having a boyfriend. I'm not saying that she's lying about having a boyfriend. Well, my point is that whether she's lying or not is irrelevant. If a woman tells you that she has a boyfriend, she's not interested. I know it's a boost to the ego, y'all, but she's not interested.
Emotional damage.
Hey, they could be like Miami hoes who will just tell you to your face that they straight. You feel me? That basically means that shit. You know what I'm saying? She might not even have no man, but she don't want your ass.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Trust me, it could be a lot worse. And I'm sure that women have gotten a lot sassier around the country. But at the same time, if a woman tells you that she has a man, whether she's lying or not, I'm not saying that he's saying that she's lying, but, what's the point of trying to up a dude with a girl that says that she has a boyfriend? You know what's crazy? If y'all don't mind me reminiscing way back. One time I remember, I'll say in 2004, maybe 2006, I remember I was at a gas station. Like I said, y'all, I used to be a game ninja, okay? I used to be the one who's I used to be the type of dude who would go out and get at a girl who had a boyfriend, right? And I remember I was at a gas station putting the gas in my car. And I remember my boy, like I said, we were some game ninjas. So we'll see a girl and we'll go and try to holler at her. So he's seen some chick at a bus stop. he'll go try to put down on a chick, and then he gonna come back. Oh, fuck that bitch. That bitch so like, oh, she got a boyfriend, whatever. Blah, 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 right? Right? And I was like, she all stuck up or whatever. So I went over there. Yeah, I saw at this point. I went over there like, I don't know what possessed me to go over there, but I guess maybe I seen that she was kind of thick, so I was like, let me see what this bitch is going over there, right? And when I went over there, I was like, yeah, so like, why you telling my boy about he got a boyfriend, whatever? And then she was kind of like, basically like, I forgot what she said, but long story short is, I ended up getting her number, and I know my boy felt some type of way, but I ended up getting her number. Long story short is, it's just that it really depends on who gets at her. You know, maybe the fact that he jumped out of my car and he walked up to her and then she knew he didn't have a car, maybe. Because here's the thing, y'all. When you see a woman, just know, just because she's not looking at you and just because she looks away, doesn't mean that she didn't see you. Trust me. Women will probably see you before you even see them when you're coming to the store, before you realize that she's in line or she's in the store. She has seen the women, so they have the fright or flight standpoint. They're either gonna get scared and stay or they're gonna run away. So they always got a head on a swivel. So long story short, she probably seen this nigga jump out of my car. It didn't help the fact that this dude was like 5'4". You know what I'm saying? It didn't help that he was very short. And he jumped out of my car, you feel me? She was probably like, no. But, me, I'm 5'10", got a car, you know what I'm saying? And, hey, let's just be real. A handsome fella, that's just myself. You know what I'm saying? She threw me the number because I guess maybe I had a little bit more to offer her, you know what I'm saying? So that's why she ended up fucking with me. And, and the long story short is, like I said, I'm not saying that a woman hasn't told me that she had a boyfriend. Trust me, a woman had told me that as well. But sometimes, fellas, you gotta take a hint. That's why Coach Greg Adams tells men not to even cold approach at all. Because if a woman wants you, she's gonna let you know that she wants you. She's gonna put herself in a position for you to even get at you. Pick this. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes if a woman's looking too hard, if a woman look at you, shit. You probably would have better chances if a girl looks at you to go try to holler at her then, versus if she don't look at your ass at all. and maybe she might think you're weird, or maybe she think you might crazy. That might be why she's looking at you too. But that cold approach shit is dead, bro. More contentious media says women choose. Then she says no, don't try to find logic in it. Women choose. No, there is a logic to it. No, here's the thing. But Morphine, there is a logic to it. There is a logic to it. Hey, I'm going to be honest with you, Morphine. I don't know if you know this, but trust me, I'm very good with women. I know women choose. But there's certain things that women do as indicators that they're choosing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, and at that point, I was just, at this point, she could have shot me the fuck down too. You feel me? But I took a chance. And yes, women do choose. But she chose because she obviously liked something more than what she's seen versus when she's seen my boy. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, hey. Then she says that's the logic in her choice. Just understand she chose you. Cutting the fuck up. I know I understand that. I'm not disagreeing with that. Look, we're literally saying the same thing. We're literally saying the same thing. She said the issue is when a motherfucker isn't, I'm just saying, pimping 101. I know you know. Right. Well, right. But here's the thing. Another thing is, too, I try to tell my guys on here, don't be looking cold approaching bitches. Like I said, a woman will put herself in a position for you to even talk to her, I believe. You feel me? And women, here's the thing. When women want you, they love to flirt. Even if it's in a shy way. Marcus says, I totally agree with you. We are saying the same thing. Yeah, we're totally saying the same thing. Hey, I agree with you too. You feel me? I know you're a lady, but
my nigga.
I know you feel me. I know you get it. I know we've seen eye to eye with this. You feel me? See? Hear from the ladies, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Even the ladies agree. But yeah. But here's the thing. It's funny that you brought up pimping, because that's kind of one reason why black men still try to get at girls who try to say that they have a man. Black men, we have a bad problem with trying to take someone else's girl. For some reason, we feel good for taking someone else's girl. Like, I don't get it, but like, we need to get out that mindset.
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I
you know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Ooh, I might have to play this tomorrow night, but I might just play this shit down real quick.
To tell me what I can or cannot celebrate.
Who is you? Ugh, ghetto.
Where's your dad? The only thing that you should be worried in the calendar is Father's Day. Make sure to contact him.
Speaking of fathers, where's yours? And where's his paperwork? I just want to make sure everything is up to date because with that accent, you sound very first generational.
This guy, who the heck does he think he is?
Who do I think I am? Legal.
Okay, so you think that you're our master now? Bro, who is you? Do you understand me?
Barely. I'm trying.
Go talk to your father.
What up, Pop? What's that? Man, just holiday. What you doing for Father's Day?
Cinco de Mayo has no business being in your mind.
I could see that one was a struggle for you. It's okay.
I'm not going to listen to you. A black dude.
I'm blackity, black. Yeah.
Daddy issues, most likely. Self-esteem issues, and is narcissistic. This video is especially for you. In your dreams. Bigger dreams.
I'll one-up you. Even bigger dreams. She's an idiot.
Hey, he got her ass though, for real, bro. He got her ass. Yeah, man. Just because you're conservative doesn't mean that you're necessarily intelligent or even make sense or on the right side of the argument.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I told y'all, man. You know, even for conservatives, there are factions of conservatives. There are definitely factions of conservatives. Just like there's factions of being a Democrat too. Maybe not. I kind of feel like Democrats, they kind of want to include everybody, which is actually kind of goofy. You know what I'm saying? I think that's kind of one. I feel like one of the worst things that Black people have done was get involved with the whole Read the Rainbow thing. I think, because the truth is, the reason why they keep on pushing this LGBTQ stuff is basically to hijack the civil rights movement. You feel me?
He ain't lying.
Anyway, let's go see here. Let's go ahead and keep it going. I'm not gonna play that. I'll play that tomorrow, but I'll play this now though.
Hey, get your hands off my hoodie, love.
Hey, cuz.
Look.
That's my fucking hoodie for. No. Do that shit again, bitch. I want you to. Because I don't fucking play that shit. I don't, especially don't play with little ass kids, bitch. And don't fucking grab my hoodie.
Oh, what the fuck? Stop playing with your ugly ass.
What the fuck? Hey, bitch, I better step back. We gonna cake your ass in this hole.
I didn't know it was gonna be that.
Gave me. She dead. See, now I have to do your ass like Jaden did your ass.
Hey!
Jaden, whatever that nigga name is, the nigga that punched on your shit, bitch.
Oh, here.
Really him. Really him. You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
Well, those high school students or something like that. They kind of look like they could have been college students. But goddamn, bro. Sheesh. I didn't even mean to play that.
This is a sick Negro.
At least it wasn't a titty or something like that. Jesus. Okay, wait a minute. I knew there had some other clips that I wanted to show y'all. Come on, where's it at? Yo, more contentious. I don't know if you're still around, but what's the thing about Teacher Bay? I'm learning already.
Listen up. You are not broke because of your bank account. You are broke because of your belief system. If you think small, if you play it safe, you will only see money as spending and not strategy. You will stay broke no matter how much money you make. Broke isn't a balance, it's a mentality. And until your mind levels up, your money will never.
Well, I apologize, y'all. But hold up. I apologize, y'all. That is not Teacher Bay. That is not Teacher Bay. But when she was talking, all I heard was
that all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and rammed.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Yeah. Now, more contagious says, but the social climate right now. What about the social climate right now? Talk about it. Tell me about it. You know, the social climate is what? It is what it is. You feel me? You know what? I could definitely say this much is that, like, for example, like this whole Charlie Kirk situation, bro. But the whole Charlie Kirk situation, like, there are some things that he did say that I did agree with, but there's a lot of shit that he said that I definitely didn't agree with. Like his whole sentiment with the black community. That's where me and him definitely disagreed on. But maybe he ain't talking about that. She said, I don't know what you think about Teacher Bay because femininity is getting attacked on both forms, both sides from feminists and misogynists. Interesting. And you know what? Okay, mark that on the list. That might be something I'll talk about this week. We might have to talk about Teacher Bay and whether people are being too feminist or misogynistic about it. Interesting. Girl, if I could just sit down and pick your motherfucking brain, I'm telling you. Interesting. I can sit down and study it. Interesting. I'd like to hear a little bit more about that. But that's not Teacher Bay. Teacher Bay is a black American chick. She's like a little bit younger, slimmer. She got a fat ass too, though, but she'll live on the slimmer side. But that's not Teacher Bay. That ain't Teacher Bay. But yeah, we could definitely talk about Teacher Bay this week. I don't know even which one that is. Yeah. Let's matriculate this ball down the field, y'all. What else I got for y'all? Oh, did you hear about the chicks at the dealership getting in trouble about this? Car sales team faces backlash after they released a video of them dancing inside the dealership. I mean, what do you expect from the chicks? I mean, are they saleswomen? I mean, let's just be real. I mean, you know, I mean, that's probably why they got a job, because they're a little bit of eye candy. I don't know. They kind of seem like they're not too out of shape. I mean, maybe the one in the middle a little bit might be a little bit on the heavy side. Yeah, she kind of got a fupa. The one in the middle got a fupa. I don't know, but they got, I guess, backlash for doing this shit. I guess maybe because their sales is down or something. I don't know. If their sales is up, go ahead. Because look, I don't know. I don't think I feel some type of way about this. You feel me? I've seen worse. I mean, shit, hey, if that one man could be at the dealership doing a moonwalker because he sold that black guy the SRT for fucking 35% interest, you feel me? I don't see why these girls can't be shaking their ass to whatever that is. I don't know, that Shakira, whoever the fuck that is. I don't know. Break it off. Break it off. Ooh, whatever the fuck that song is. But do y'all remember the dude dancing at the car dealership? Huh? If not, I'll just show y'all right now. I'm gonna learn you. You know what? I do think I have some other videos that I need to transfer from my new phone onto here before I forget. But I want to show y'all the video of the dude dancing at the dealership. Let's see here. And dancing at dealership. Like, and this dude got some moves too, and he's not even a black guy either. That's what's actually funny. They put a different caption, but no, I think he sold a car to dude. Hold up. And you know, they always play the same song though. And why can't I turn down the music? Because you ain't about to take my little YouTube money, y'all. Here you go. All right, so y'all got to go for a second. If he could do this, them sisters could dance. Look, they changed it. They be changing up the top. Since he don't got a single cell where he got to be doing all that. Now, I think he sold something, bro. Trust me, he sold something to be that happy, bro. Joe, he could actually really dance. What I'm mad about is, you know, he might not be the best dancer in the world, but he does actually know how to dance. That's what's actually funny. Look, he got that slide move down, bro. You know, look. Bruh. So yeah, you know. So, you know, we ain't gotta knock everybody for doing something just because, you know, they have a little bit of fun. You know, I done seen worse. So all right, let's continue. Oh, this shit is getting out of hand. Check this out.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Yo.
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Yo. Bruh.
I can't believe you did this. I'm appalled. You ain't Paul. You a nigga that's still sick.
Do y'all just see this shit? I'm gonna play it again just for everybody who missed it.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Bruh.
This is a sick Negro.
Y'all a damn shame, bro. For real. For real. So we're supposed to think that her foot was broke and this because she don't want to inspire. Now she okay. Really? Like, we're supposed to be that fucking gullible, bro. Are you fucking serious, bro?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Oh boy. See? That's why. See, that's one reason why people don't even want to go to church no more, because they be doing some goofy shit like that. You feel me?
He ain't lying.
And you know what's funny? I actually went to a church that was like that too. That was probably like one of my first and last times going to church, bro. Well, I actually went to a church that was actually like that. Based off of what someone else told me, I was invited to that church, and bro, never fucking again, bro. Never again, bro. Never. And it's funny because I actually went to church after that, just not to that church, bro. Fucking crazy, bro. But they were doing some crazy shit nowadays, man. Like the church ain't like what it used to be like in the 80s, man, in the early 90s, bro. For real. Shit done changed.
He ain't lying.
All right, so let's what else I got for y'all? I did say I had some other videos for y'all from my other phone, didn't I? All right, let me just make sure I go through every little video that I got on here first. Oh shit, I gotta play this.
The shit you did the other day,
What?
they caught it on camera.
What'd I do?
I came around the other day, right? My cousin said it was two females. One of them was sucking dick behind that stove. Had on a blue with fur on the edge of the hoodie.
Okay. I wasn't sucking no dick.
Who was sucking dick? I'm trying to figure
Shit,
something
it
out.
had to be Monica.
What's your name?
My name is Cece.
Cece, I know Cece. I know a Cece. You have that.
Just me. My name is Cece.
You was sucking that dick.
My name is Cynthia.
How much?
I was shit. I ain't sucking nobody dick.
Not for free?
Hell no.
How much you charging?
Shit, 20 and up. Not no days on before I
How much can I get it for?
Shit for you, since you telling me the truth, and it wasn't me. My nigga, 7. Keep it with you.
Cause you getting the bars too. Huh?
Can I get my check?
Is you sucking the bars with it?
Yeah, I'm doing both.
How it sound? You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. I'm straight.
Bruh. He just did that shit just for the camera, bro. Look. Hey, that nigga's a nasty ass nigga, dog. He know he wouldn't have got head from that bitch.
This is a sick Negro.
Cause why y'all discussing the crackheads giving head? First off, if y'all discuss that, let's just say hypothetically a cousin coming from the store and he sees the crackheads back there giving head. Okay, that's some crackheads giving some motherfucking head. The fact that you over here now talking about this shit, nigga. Hey, keep this. Just check it. Just know he went ahead and got head from that bitch, bro.
This is a sick Negro.
But I like her like, see, we didn't say that you wasn't sucking dick for free. We just heard that you was sucking dick. You know what I'm saying? And she told her herself, bro. Run that shit back one more time.
And that little shit you did the other day,
What?
they caught it on camera.
What'd I do?
I came around the other day, right? My cousin said it was two females. One of them was sucking dick behind that stove. Had on a blue with fur on the edge of the hoodie.
Okay.
Hey, why this nigga being a hood detective, though? Look, he wants some head from that bitch, bro. He definitely wants some head from that bitch.
This is a sick Negro.
This nigga said, how much can I get it for? How much could I, look, his voice got all high pitched. How much could I get it for?
Emotional damage.
I'm trying to front one for the camera, ninja. You know what you want. He wants some of that crackhead. Hey, he wants some of that crackhead. Get it?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I wasn't sucking no dick.
Who was sucking dick? I'm trying to figure
Shit,
something
it
out.
had to be Monica.
What's your name?
Crazy. My name is Cece.
Cece, I know Cece. I know a Cece. You had that.
Just me. My
No.
name is Cece.
You was sucking that dick.
My name is Cynthia.
How much?
I was shit. I ain't sucking nobody dick.
Not for free?
Hell no.
How much you charging?
Shit, 20 and up. Not no dang on.
Yeah, how high pitched his voice got when it came to that point, because that's what he really wants to know.
Nobody dick.
Not for free?
Hell no.
How much you charging?
Shit,
How much you charging? This nigga knows exactly what the fuck he want, bro. This man knows exactly what he want. The fucking question is this fucking crackhead, bro.
20 and up. Not no dang on nickel rock.
How much can I get it for?
Shit, for you, since you telling me the truth, and it wasn't me, my nigga, Sammy, keep it real.
Cause you getting the bars too. Huh?
Can I get my check?
Is you sucking the bars with it?
Yeah, I'm doing both.
How it sound?
You
don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. I'm straight.
Yo. Just know, he got that crackhead, bro. He definitely got that crackhead, bro.
Nasty bitch. This is a sick Negro.
This nigga went ahead and got that crackhead, bro. Ain't no cap, bro. No cap.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And put it on record at that. All right, y'all. Let's go. Let me just see if I got anything else in this clip. If the clip is emptied, I'm gonna go on and load up another clip. I don't know what this man had to say, but I think he's saying something. So let's see what he got to say.
Not send the National Guard to Chicago, gang. Do not, I repeat, do not do it. We are a different fucking breed out here, nigga. We are not Los Angeles. Nigga, we are not Washington, D.C. Nigga, this is Chicago, nigga. Them niggas go fight back. I'm telling you, them niggas go fight back, gang. Whatever.
Yeah, that's not smart. I don't know who these YNs think they are, but you're not fighting the U.S. military. What? And these threats ain't stopping Trump from putting the National Guard in your city. If anything, it's gonna make him want to put the National Guard in your city even more.
I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Them young niggas got switches, gang. They not going for.
Yeah, them switches ain't tanks. Them switches ain't what the U.S. military got.
That shit.
Done with. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Bro, I know a bunch of y'all finna say, oh, it's the National Guard. They can't do anything about it. They must go in Chicago. Nigga, do y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro?
What are you, what? Hey, rap music got y'all thinking that these gangs are untouchable. Rap music got y'all thinking these gangs are invincible. This is rap culture and this is black culture.
There are over 100,000 gangs in Chicago by the city by itself. Yeah. Nope.
Listen, nobody cares about that. Nobody cares. That's not stopping anything. You see what just happened in Washington, D.C., and they were number 4 in homicides. Chicago's number 1 in homicides, I believe. This city needs it the most. They're probably going to send more National Guardsmen to Chicago. But this right here, this is just straight delusion. Americans are delusional, and I hate to say it, but the black community is delusional as well. So a lot of people respond to this, including myself. We told this guy he was crazy, so then he tried to backtrack. Watch him try to backtrack and switch up everything that he said because common sense came through. Let's check it out, man. And make sure y'all hit the like button for your boy.
I made a video about the National Guard and about Trump coming to Chicago, right? I said, well, Trump don't come to Chicago, which he is, no matter what. I mean, he's the president of the United States.
No. Oh, now it is. Now it's. Oh, he's coming no matter what. He's the president of the United States. But you just made a video basically saying, as if you're going to stop Trump. Like you're going to persuade Trump not to come to Chicago.
Constantly telling people in the video, under no circumstances, bro, it's a lot of bad people in Chicago that's going to fight back against the National Guard. I'm not saying that the fact that Trump isn't going to do his job or whatnot. I'm saying that the fact that there's going to be people in the city that are going to at least try to fight back the National Guard. Now, I'm not saying that the National Guard can't take them out, because obviously they got that power too.
That's basically what you were saying.
Some dumbass nigga talking about, oh, it's a threat. Why isn't this guy locked?
Nah, don't try to switch up now, bro. We heard you.
Oh, shit.
Emotional damage.
No cap. I thought that was a little bold that he fucking said that shit too, bro. For real.
You don't find that suspicious? 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 You don't find that suspicious?
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
When I seen that video, I was thinking the same sentiments that Brother Man was thinking. Like, here's the thing. Switches doesn't necessarily make you more lethal, to be honest, bro. You're literally almost just wasting bullets. Now, if you get a drop on your target and you use a switch, I guess so. Just like if you had a machine gun, but you don't necessarily need a machine gun to be lethal. And they think that's gonna go be enough to handle National Guard and the military, bro.
Silence, you fuddy fool! I've had it with your whining and bumbling.
All right, so so I think I could reload the clip real quick if y'all don't mind. Yeah, I think I can reload the clip. What's this first?
What? Yo.
Now, this is the things that Trump wants to roll up and start settling up. Unfortunately, even when it comes to cleaning up the cities, unfortunately, he's still gonna let be remnants of this. A remnants of this. When you give people the opportunity to be fucked up, they're gonna keep on being fucked up. See, the thing is, America has created a monster. You feel me? When I decided to send our grandfathers to Vietnam War, I decided to have to pump drugs into the community, and then have a so-called war on drugs where a lot of white men were able to retire and send their kids to colleges. And then he decided to give the black women welfare and Section 8 and empower them to choose, to breed, spawn like this. Hey, That's why on one part I can say that, you know, black people be doing some, you know, some black people be doing some nigga shit. You feel me? At the same time, hey, America created this monster. They created this Frankenstein, but now, you know, what I'm saying now they just want to act like they never made it happen. But the truth is, there's a lot of little nigga shit that's going in the middle of America too. They just don't televise it as much, you know. But hey,
Don't tell nobody.
I think there's a couple of things I want to show. Then after that, I'm out of here because your boy is, like I said, trying to recuperate. Hmm. 9:14. Yeah, here we go. Oh, this is this, y'all. If I can get it on the screen. If I can get it on the screen. Here we go.
Take money from a man. I want to make money with him. Like, do you know how powerful it feels to build with somebody? Like, to hit your first million together. To know your relationship is feeding legacy and not just lifestyle. Because we can lay up all day, we can go here, we can go there, but like, what are we really doing? Yes, for you, me, I love that, but let's multiply it. Let's buy the block. Let's buy some buildings. Let's really build generational wealth and create something that no one can take away. Because I know if I can make money with my man, if I can build with my man, nobody can touch that. Love is cute. It's cute, but building wealth, that's another intimacy. Like, that's intimacy.
Oh man, you know, I just realized that damn music. But here's the thing, y'all. Remember I said earlier that, you know, woman, you know, she wants her man to have nice things just as much as she has nice things. But here's the thing, women want to be able to have their own money. Because here's the thing, they kind of feel when they have their own money, they have control of their own life, right? Because think about it. They don't want a man not all of them want a man to show their money. They want to have access to their own money. So that's why she wants to build with a man. But see, here's the thing. The truth is, she's kind of lying. You think when she says build with a man, you think she wants to meet with a man who is on a bus trying to buy a car and, you know, hopefully get his apartment in the next 6 months to a year? If that's what you think, bro, you're sadly mistaken, bro, because that is not the case.
Emotional damage.
Nope. Nope.
Them days that woman would want to build for a man from the ground up is gone. What she's considering building is beating a guy who already makes $100,000 and he's like already on the road to success. So then she just has to, you know what I'm saying, piggyback off of him and ride off of success and quote unquote build. When she says build with a man, she don't really mean like build with a man from the ground up, bro. Don't believe the fucking hype. Straight up. Don't believe the hype, bro.
He ain't lying.
It sounds all cute. And now I'm gonna fucking have to go and try to block that music out because that music is actually a damn content. Now I'm gonna have to fix that damn video. Oh, but anyway, it was still kind of funny to hear her lie like that. You know, them lies sound good. Them good lies. Let's see what you got to say.
This year, I made a video about Cash Doll, and her initial pop out was Adarius. I ended up deleting it off of my IG. I don't know why. I think I was making too many videos at that point, and ended up keeping it on my TikTok. So I did upload that video first, so y'all can go see what I initially said when she first came out. And then now that the actual breakup is here, I just want to beam down on a few things.
I don't know if y'all heard what she was talking about, but remember when that chick? I made a video about it recently. But Darius, that dude, How can I forget it? It's crazy because it's part of my own catalog, and I even forgot it. And I did it recently too. It was a recent video. It was what was her name? Come on, man. Her name was Cash Doll. Cash Doll and Zaria Smith. She said it in the beginning, just because y'all didn't hear. But she's gonna reflect on their relationship, on what her perspective about it was. Check it.
First and foremost, love Cash Doll. Love her to death. You know, she's cool. She's a real like P. She keep it P. She usually don't have her name in a lot of drama, and that's what I could respect about her. But she kind of fell victim to what a lot of females fall victim to, and I'm actually going to have to call Cash Doll out on this, and I'm also going to have to keep it all the way real. Cash Doll is down right now. Like, she lost value behind this entire situation. She lost points behind this entire situation. Two things I want to touch on. First thing is, I literally scrolled and I seen the reaction to at least 90% of the women. And this was pretty much the general reaction. See, y'all, told y'all, these men be so jealous when you outshine them. He lost his contract in football, so he just didn't want Cash Doll to be Cash Doll. He was jealous of her from the beginning. He told her that he didn't want her wearing lashes and makeup and wigs. And anytime a man try to control you, ladies, that's a red flag. And he was a red flag. He was controlling, is what y'all narrative is. But this is my thing. I never got controlling from him. Y'all got to learn to stop taking everything so literal. When the man said that he likes Cash Doll natural and that he didn't want to see her in so much makeup, I didn't take it as, oh my God, he's controlling. Do you know how many men love to see us at our natural state? Do you know how many men do not like weed? Do you know how many men do not like lashes? Do you know how many men don't like makeup? They love us in our natural state. So if a man say, dang, babe, you know what I'm saying? I really think you fine as ever, man, in your natural state, which she is. You so fine. You don't really need all that. Me personally, I prefer to see you just at your natural. You ain't got it. I wouldn't take that as a man trying to be controlling. It's just a man trying to let a woman know you fine without all of that. I knew that the relationship wasn't real because I said to myself, it's too much posting going on. When people are really in love and people are really like doing them and trying to get a chance to know each other, you're not going to see too much because they really are busy and they really trying to protect what they have. But I also felt as though Cash Doll fell into the attention of it all. Oh my God, she got a big dog. She got a tall black man. Oh my God, I love that for her. But let me tell you ladies something, man. Y'all gotta stop moving with points to prove and just simply sit back. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to be single. I don't know why do black women feel like we gotta be in a relationship to prove that we are wanted. Y'all feel like we have to be in a relationship so that people can see like I got a man. And
see, that's where I disagree with her about. I truly believe the reason why her and Cash Doll and this guy didn't work out is because she's too busy listening to the sisterhood and listening to chicks like her. No, it's not good. Look, here's the thing. I'll just be honest with y'all. It is not a good thing for women to be single. Look, I'll be here to say it now. It is not good for women to be single. One, truth be told, if you ask me, women should always have a man who should be always handling them at all times to some degree. Whether that's sexually, whether that's mentally. Shit, I would say sexually, mentally, and physically, man. Yo, man. Yo, a woman without any direction, she said for self-destruction, bro. Yeah, not many women have the foresight to navigate through life. And here's another thing, too. Dating is not necessarily good for women either. Especially when they've been, being professional daters. Oh, for me to, they have conditions on going and being a date, but they've been single for the last like 5 to 10 years. Being single is not a good thing for women, ladies. Y'all could agree to disagree with me with that, but I'm gonna stand on that. And I do believe she tried to do the best for herself, but I think her problem was she wasn't willing to fully submit. See, the thing is, and unfortunately, one thing that people don't want to admit is the reason why these relationships be going on and then it falls short is because, one, she herself is stuck in her own ways, and two, she's too busy listening to the sisterhood. Man, look, I'm gonna just say all this right now, yo. And it's not just Black Americans either. I've seen this in West Indian families too, and West Indian women too. they put a lot of stock into what other women and other people got to say. And it happens with white people and white women as well. A woman will break up with you. A relationship that was good will go sour just simply because she let her friends in. I hate to say that, y'all, but it's true.
He ain't lying.
Mm-hmm. The woman who usually keep their relationship pretty well is the ones who keep quiet about their relationship.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Some women who understand that their man's gonna have other women, but as long as he's just not a super hoe about it, it is okay. But the moment they're dumb enough to admit to their friend that she lets him go to the whorehouse is when there's trouble, big trouble in Little China. At that point, that's when she has to start taking their advice now.
Emotional damage.
Because even if she's a strong woman, she accepts she's willing to accept it, they're going to talk her out of it, unfortunately. That's the kind of the bad thing about being in Western society. They have so much control. They have so much control, but then have to give so little. That's why, great men like Coach Greg Adams, who've been married before, tell men, don't get married, because you're giving them too much power to give you only so little in return.
He ain't lying.
All right, y'all. So let's show some other clips. Because I didn't know her thing was that long. But listen to what this shit got to say.
Committee, you sit around, everybody kill everybody, but you never tell the truth. That has been 1,000 shootings in homicide. People back then, you fucking up, and you call it victory, you still disrespected.
Ooh. Yo.
Nasty bitch.
And that's another thing too. And I was just like I was telling my boy Sky Daddy 4444 the other day too. When you decide to get rid of the grandfathers and the fathers who women had to answer back in the day through the Vietnam War, through women choosing welfare because that man either didn't come back from the Vietnam War or the woman decided to listen to the feminists, aka white women and white men who are coming to her door and telling her that she could get a welfare check, and not have to listen to her man anymore. Because let's be real, white people have a segment of white people who are on welfare as well. And guess what? Those are the white people they don't show on TV. The white people they show on TV is what they want white people to be. Like, for example, this Charles Kirk guy. The reason why people are mad at why Charles Kirk died is because he represents what white America is. I to be honest with you, he represents what white America is. He's young, white, had kids and a wife, he, his lifestyle was essentially, his thing. What he said just brought people to watch him. But essentially, he was like an all-American looking like white boy. You feel me? And that's why a lot of white people see themselves in him, even with his talking points as well, whether y'all like it or not. And I'm not congratulating the man. I'm not here to chastise this man tonight. I told y'all we're gonna talk about that tomorrow night. But with that being said, that's why a lot of people, were like upset about him. But with that being said, it goes back to one of his talking points. He believes that, black people just are inherently bad, but he doesn't want to accept the fact that the CIA pumped drugs into the community. Sky Daddy 444 says, if a brick came in front of my door, would I sell it? No, I wouldn't sell it per se, but guess what? If I was broke and I knew that I was going to end up homeless, hell yeah, I fucking sell that brick. The fuck up, you know what I'm saying? Anybody would. Just like the Italians decided they was going to bootleg and sell liquor when during Prohibition. And guess what? During Prohibition, there was a lot of Hebrew gangsters as well in New York, Dutch gangsters. A lot of the people that you see doing the gangster stuff now, yeah, you might see black people. But guess what? About I would say 90 years ago, those were white people doing all that ghetto shit. And guess what? They put black people exactly where those white people were living in the ghettos as well. Do y'all know the term ghettos came from the fact that Jewish and Italian immigrants lived in New York? Do y'all know that? Do y'all know that?
This is a sick Negro.
So the term ghetto is not necessarily associated with black, but it is now because they essentially moved black people exactly where, you know, the ghettos are where the Jewish and where the white people were originally, or the Italians were originally. And guess what? Those Jews were never given jobs as social workers, telling your woman that she could get her welfare as long as her man was in the home. And the Italians became cops and were able to lock up the black man, make sure he didn't come back in that house. Oh, let's not talk about the fact that they were planting drugs on people in LA and all that stuff and all over these inner cities that they are pumping drugs in, aka CIA, which actually helped stimulate the economy. Because guess what? What do y'all think they do when they confiscate drug money, y'all? First off, what do y'all think they do with the drugs? I'm gonna just tell y'all this right now. Do y'all know they take those drugs and they use them in pharmaceutical drugs? Y'all think they just take the drugs and just burn it and throw it away. No. They recycle everything, y'all. Especially the money. The money goes back into the government. They seize the money and they use the money. The money goes back into the government. I don't know if y'all know that. That's what happens with drug money. They don't take the drug money and burn the money. Oh, no. They put it back into the government. It's seized up, and at that point, it's right to the government. The government sees fit with that drug money what they want to do. Did y'all know that?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So tell me that's not, and that's some for real, that's an evil thing. So basically, you put the drugs into the black community. You make the black man sell it. You arrest the black man, confiscate the drugs, and you put back into the medical field. You take the drug money and put it back into the government programs or into government kickbacks, right? And then Charles Kirk could sit down here and talk about 20% of black men choose to be daddies because they chose to leave the household, bro.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
That's why I've been, kicking that shit lately, because that's absurd, bro. That's absurd. Like I said, the black people, they could do a lot to change their community, but the truth is, it's kind of hard to fix something that's broken. That's why Coach Greg Adams just tells black people just to leave the community. At this point, we can talk about, how segregation and how racism fucked up the black community, how black people were set up back. But guess what? At this point, whether who fixed who did it or not, yes, we gotta get ourselves out of the burning house one way or another. But we're not gonna sit down and let people like Kristen Kirk or anyone who feels that belief will tell us that black people put themselves in that position. That's where we gotta call this shit the fuck out, bro.
He ain't lying.
Your boy Cali calling his friend. You can say that for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night.
Is a little more serious than everybody else. She's the reliable one. If I walk out the house and forget something, she got it. She's I have one that I laugh with all the time. Everything is funny all day long. It's just what she does. I have my rider. If this is the one, if I got in a fight with it, if I was getting jumped, she'd jump in and help me. Okay. And shout out to her. Yeah. And then I have my eclectic. She's the dancer. She's she's my artist thing. And it works. It works perfect. You gotta do what works for you. Damn. Not saying that monogamy don't.
Shit. Hey, let's just be honest with you. Monogamy does not work, bro.
He ain't lying.
Yo, that is too much power. That is too much power. I don't believe you have to be in a poly relationship, but I have to understand, look, if me and a girl if I got a girlfriend, she got to understand, yo, straight up and down, I'm going to have other women. Like I said, I'm not even a big ass hoe like that. I got too much stuff going on right now in my life to be slanging dick to every other hoe. That's one thing I can honestly say. I don't even have the time to be fucking hoes like that. But guess what? Just know When I want some new trim or some different trim, I'm gonna get some different trim, bro. You feel me? That's probably why I don't have a girlfriend right now. Can't afford the shut up money. Cause that's the thing too. You gotta give your girls that shut up money. Trust me, a girl's more inclined to kind of look the other way when you're actually taking care of some of her bills. You feel me? Take care of some of your bills. Trust me. Hey, you know what they say? I heard a chick say one time that when a man got money, hoes feelings heal up like they Wolverine, bruh.
He ain't lying.
I was like, I like that. I ain't said that shit in a long ass time, but that was something I read like at least 10 years ago. I thought that shit was so funny because it's true, bro. It's true as hell. Shit, you know, a regular man couldn't even get away with that many women. Shit, he ain't got enough time or dick. The great equivalent would be his fucking money. Straddle him down. Man, it's tough for a regular man to keep his money. Especially to have a stable. Shit. Especially if you're not really pimping them. Yes, you want them. You have a bunch of hoes, but you're supposed to have them to yourself. Yeah, you will be the pimp and the trick simultaneously.
He ain't lying.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all one more video. Then it's time to go. One more video. Oh, and old girl did say something that was kind of true earlier about women women with natural hair. So let's show that little clip real quick, and then we about to dip. How about that?
You like your bitches natural, right? Voila, nigga. Where we going? I'm hungry.
Okay. Yo, I'm gonna just say this right now. You know what I'm saying? I actually wouldn't even mind
So you
that.
like your bitches natural, right? Voila, nigga. Where we going? I'm hungry.
I like it here. Repeat this. As long as you put on a banging ass outfit, girl, we will go wherever the fuck you go, where you want to go, baby. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't lying.
Shit, for real. Hey, as long as you deserve it, you get that noble. You know what I'm saying? Hey, as long as you can't be no new bitch wants to know noble, but hey, if you've been around and you've been natural and you know I like you and you keep it going on like this, fuck it.
You say you like your bitches natural, right? Voila, nigga. Where we going? I'm hungry.
Even though I could toughen that stomach, she a baby mama, but it's all good. Hey, baby mamas can get it too.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Yo, once again, y'all, it is Cali West, and I do thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. I'm out of here, y'all. Gone.